Hello guys, in the last video we have seen for loop and its unreachable statement. Second case also here we have seen. Now in this video we are going to see another case for this unreachable statement concept. Just I'll write a program. Now try to recognize this. Right sir, for loop here I want to take int I is equal to 0 semicolon. It's okay, fine. Nothing I provided here, I plus plus. Next one is now here system dot out dot println of before loop, system dot out dot println of before loop, system dot out dot println of inside loop. Next one, system dot out dot println of after loop. Then what is the status of this program? This is my question now. Please recognize this. In this example, nothing I provided as conditional expression. In the previous example, directly I provided which one? True value. Before that example, I provided some variable expression, conditional expression. But in this example, I have not provided any conditional expression. Then what is the status of this intersection? Right sir, I want to compile this one. Just we are going to check whether we are going to get compilation error, no compilation error. Right sir, now let us check this. Java C space test.java. Yes, exactly, we are getting compilation error now. Compilation error, unreachable statement, system.out.println of after loop. This after loop, this SOP statement, after loop is which one? Unreachable statement. Just observe this clearly. Why we are getting this statement is an unreachable statement now? Okay, finally compiler recognized this statement as an unreachable statement. Means that compiler, okay, before that, what is the definition for unreachable statement? If any statement, if we provide immediately after infinite loop, if we provide any statement immediately after infinite loop, then that statement is called as which one? Unreachable statement. If we provide any statement immediately after infinite loop, then that statement is called as which one? Unreachable statement. Good. Observe clearly, when we are able to get unreachable statement error and when we are not getting unreachable statement error, if we come for this point, no, answer is very clear. When compiler identifies this statement is an unreachable statement, then compiler will raise an error. When compiler will identify this statement as an unreachable statement, when compiler identifies this loop as an infinite loop, no, then only compiler will raise unreachable statement error. But when compiler is able to identify this loop as an infinite loop, no, when compiler evaluates conditional expression and when compiler identifies true as a conditional expression result, there compiler will identify which one there? That loop as an infinite loop and the provided statement is called as which one? Unreachable statement. Good. Now coming to this example, have I provided any value as an expression to? Have I provided anything as an expression to? No, nothing I provided. Previously we have seen one point. In a for loop, expression 2 is optional. We can write for loop without expression 2. If we provide for loop without expression 2, then where compiler will append, compiler will provide, that means where for loop will take true as a value. True as a value, directly that literal will be taken. By taking the true as a value, automatically that loop is becoming as which one? No, infinite loop. Already we have seen this point in the basic for loop concepts. Here also the same point I am telling there. I have not provided anything as an expression to, in this case, no. So whenever we have not provided anything as an expression to, for loop automatically will take true value or not? For loop automatically it will take which value there? No, true value here directly, no. So whenever for loop has taken true value as a conditional expression, automatically compiler will think, compiler is able to evaluate this expression. This is a constant expression now, true value, true as a constant expression. So compiler decides this loop as which one there? No, infinite loop, no. When compiler decided this loop as an infinite loop, immediately compiler will decide this statement as which one? Unreachable statement. So in this scenario, definitely compiler will raise an error in this particular scenario. Why? Because for loop will take directly true as a value even if you have not provided any value as an expression 2. In place of expression 2, directly by default true value will be taken. as per this true value automatically, this immediately, that means that loop is becoming as which one? Infinite loop. After this infinite loop, if we provide any statement, that statement is acting as which one? Unreachable statement. So here definitely we are able to get some compilation error directly. Java C space test.java. Compilation error here we are getting unreachable statement. Right, so this is what exactly the point here I am telling there. So overall the fifth point is which one here? In Java, if you provide any statement immediately after infinite loop, then that statement is called as unreachable statement. It will not be reached to JVM. Good. When compiler recognizes a statement, an unreachable statement, then only compiler will raise an error. When compiler recognizes a statement, an unreachable statement, then only unreachable statement, then only compiler will raise an error like which one? Unreachable statement. Good. To decide whether a statement is an unreachable statement or not, first compiler has to check whether the loop is infinite loop or not. Compiler has to check, first of all, compiler has to check whether the loop is an infinite loop or not. If compiler recognizes the provided loop as an infinite loop, then compiler will recognize the followed statement as an unreachable statement, and compiler will raise an error. Good. Here another point is which one? When compiler is able to decide whether a loop is an infinite loop or not. To decide whether a loop is an infinite loop or not, first compiler must evaluate the provided conditional expression, and it has to identify the result of the provided conditional expression is true. That is one point. Next, another point here, when a compiler is able to evaluate the conditional expression, which expressions are evaluated by compiler? We know already in Java, compiler is able to evaluate only constant conditional expressions, not variable conditional expressions. Right, sir. This is a little bit information about our which one there, no, the total content. In Java, if you provide any statement immediately after infinite loop, then that statement is called as unreachable statement. It will not be reachable to JVM. When compiler recognizes a statement as an unreachable statement, then only compiler will raise an error. Like which one? Unreachable statement. To decide whether a statement is an unreachable statement or not, first compiler has to check whether the loop is infinite loop or not. If compiler recognizes the provided loop as an infinite loop, no, then compiler will recognize the followed statement as which one? Unreachable statement, and compiler will raise an error. Okay, fine. To decide whether a loop is an infinite loop or not, first compiler must evaluate the provided conditional expression and it has to identify the result of the provided conditional expression is true. It's okay. When compile is able to identify that one, in Java, compile is able to evaluate only constant conditional expressions, not variable conditional expressions. This is what exactly the point here we can understand clearly now. It's okay, sir. Fine. This point is completed. Now, for example, in the same example here, what I am trying to provide now. For example, if I provide false value here, then what will happen? If I provide false value in the same example, then what will happen? Now tell me. In this case, what will happen there? No. Yes, exactly. In this case, definitely we are able to get which one there? No. Compilation error. Yes, we are getting compilation error. Again here unreachable statement error here we are getting. Why? Because if we provide true value here, if we provide true value, this is not doubted println of after loop is which one? Unreachable statement. But if you provide false value directly, then body of the for loop is an unreachable now. If you provide false value, then body of the for loop is unreachable. Why? Because JVM, when JVM recognizes this false value, JVM never executes this body part, but we provided body part now. That information is known by compiler. When compiler identifies this false as a value, no, compiler thought 100%ly this body will not be reachable to the JVM. So this is unreachable part. So when compiler identifies this unreachable part, definitely compiler is able to raise which one? An error directly unreachable statement. If you provide true value, SOP of after loop is an unreachable statement. If you provide false value, the body of the for loop is an unreachable. So definitely compiler will raise an error like which one? Unreachable statement. Hello guys, in the last videos we have seen for loop and expression 2 related points we have seen. In this video we are going to see for loop and expression 3 related points we are going to understand. Let us see this one. Alright sir, for int I is equal to 0 semicolon, I less than 10 semicolon, I plus plus. Now system dot out dot println of I. This is my simple for loop. I will compare and I will execute this. Here we are able to get some output here. Java C space test.java compiled successfully, Java space test. Here we are getting output like which one? 0 to 9. That's fine. Right sir. Now I want to give some clarity. I want to remove this for loop here. That means expression 3 there. And here I want to provide I is equal to I plus 1. Now tell me what is the status of this one? I have not provided expression 3 inside the for loop. Then what? Tell me what is the status of this one? Indirectly what I am asking there, expression 3 is mandatory or optional inside the for loop? That is my question. Through this example I am asking expression 3 is mandatory or optional? Let us check this one. If you are getting compilation error, then it is mandatory. If you are not getting compilation error, then it is optional. Okay sir, let us check this one. Java C space test.java compiled successfully. When it is compiled successfully, it means that no compilation error. No compilation error in the sense. So what is the conclusion here? No. Expression 3 is which one here? No. Optional in the case of for loop. We can write for loop without expression 3 also. We can write for loop without expression 3 also. It's okay. Now I have another question now. Okay, expression 3 is optional in the case of for loop. We can write for loop without expression 3. Is it possible to provide any other statement like SOP statement as expression 3? Is it possible to provide any other statement like SOP statement as an expression 3? Let's say for example, system.out.println of hello I want to provide here. Is it possible to provide like this system.out.println of hello as an expression 3? Any statement is allowed. Alright sir, now here we need to compile this one. If you are getting compilation error, then it is not possible. If you are not getting compilation error, then it is possible directly. Let us check this one. Java C space test.java. No compilation error. That's fine. It is possible. So means that any statement here we are able to provide. Any statement is allowed as an expression 3. Even though any statement is allowed as an expression 3, but always it is suggestible to provide loop variable incrementation and decrementation kind of statement as an expression 3. Always it is suggestible to provide loop variable incrementation and decrementation kind of statements as expression 3. This is a point here. Okay, now what will be the output? no compilation error, it's okay. Then definitely we are able to get some output. What will be the output? When JVM encounter for loop, first of all JVM will go to the expression 1, then after that expression 2, then body will be executed. That means which value here we are getting there? 1 is the value, that means 0 is the value we are getting. I is equal to I plus 1, that means I value is 1. Next, sys.out println of hello, hello will be displayed. Again now 1 is less than 10, condition is true. Sys.out println of I, 1 value will be displayed. I is equal to I plus 1, that means I value is 2. Then system.out println of which one there? No, hello. Then again hello is displayed here. Then after that again I less than 10, that means and 2 less than 10, SOP of I, that means 2 will be displayed. I is equal to I plus 1, now I value is 3. Now sys.out println of hello, hello will be displayed. Again 3 less than 10 here. Same thing is repeated here. Finally which output here we are able to get? No, 0 hello, 1 hello, 2 hello, 3 hello, 4 hello, and so on and so on and so on. 9 hello output here we are able to get. Every time iteration of this loop, for loop, SOP statement will be executed. Expression 3 will be executed as per the syntax. So that output will be which one here? In this scenario, Java space test. Understand it here? 0 hello, 1 hello, 2 hello, 3 hello, 4 hello, 5 hello, and so on and so on and so on. Finally 9 hello we are getting output like this. This is what exactly the meaning of which one here? No, expression 3. Overall, what is the point here I am telling there regarding this? Point number 6. In a for loop, expression 3 is optional. We can write a for loop without expression 3. We can write for loop without expression 3. Good. If you want to, we can write any statement as an expression 3. Any statement as an expression 3, like system.out.println. Good. But it is suggestible to provide loop variables. It is suggestible to provide loop variables, increment or decrement statements as expression 3. Loop variable incrementation and decrementation kind of statements as which one? Expression 3. This is what exactly the session was provided here, we can understand. In for loop, expression 3 is optional. We can add for loop without expression 3. We can add for loop without expression 3. And we can write any statement as an expression 3 like sys.out.println. But it is suggestible to provide loop variables increment or decrement kind of statements as expression 3. This is what exactly the point about which one there? No, expression 3 directly. Right, sir. So here sys.out.println statement I provided. This will be executed for every output of which variable there? No, I variable. So in this program output is which one? Like 0 hello, 1 hello, 2 hello, and so on and so on and so on. 9 hello output here we are getting directly. This is an example on the basis of which one there? No, expression 3 clearly. No.